I recently realized that my listings on eBay were done incorrectly. So buyers would add multiple items to their basket, and for each item, they will be charged postage per item. And I've been searching YouTube, Google, all kinds of places for information on how to properly set up my combined postage settings. I cannot find any. Maybe I wasn't searching properly, but I just couldn't find a solution. But I figured it out, and I thought I would just do a quick video to show you how to properly set your combined postage on eBay. So you go to Summary, Accounts, and then go to Business Policies. But before we go to Business Policies, um, let's go to Postage Preferences. And at the bottom here, you have two options that you need to work on. The first is combined payments. This is just to allow buyers to add multiple items to their baskets before checking out. And you need to ensure that it is specified. So mine is specified to 3 days. That's all you need to do here. And then on the flat postage rule, this is where it took me a while to understand how to set this up. Subtract an amount. So under select rules for flat postage costs on combined postages, you have three options: do not offer, add an amount for each additional item, because you might want to actually charge extra for each item. But in my case, I didn't want to charge any extra, or at least I wanted to control the amount of extra charges, of extra postage charges per item added to the checking basket. So I've selected subtract an amount from each additional item. I find it easier to work with percentages than a fixed amount, because the actual postage cost might change, and so your fixed amount may not really be appropriate when those postage cost changes. So percentages really work really well. I've created two, one for domestic and international. I'm based in the UK, so for my domestic items, this will deduct 95% of the postage costs um, when a second item is added onto it. So if my postage cost is £2.99, if you add a second item, it will only charge you 15 pence for the next item. If I put this at 100%, then for any it wouldn't charge any extra postage costs for any item you add. But I'll leave this at 95%. And for international, 100% discount. So for any extra items you purchase, if you just purchase one item, you would pay my standard postage cost. But if you add multiple items, you won't pay any extra costs. It would just be that same standard postage cost. And then you click on save. Now, when that is done, you need to head back to business policies. My back button is not working, so let's just go back to summary, accounts, business policies. Obviously, you need to create your own business policy, but I'll just show you the one I'm using. Actually, before I go there, you can create your own policy by clicking this drop down and selecting postage policy. And this is the one I'm using for all my listings. In my domestic section, this is my flat rate, 2.99. And right here, it says apply my flat postage rule with profile name domestic. There you go. So this applies the rule that we just covered. For domestic, it would discount 95% of the postage cost for any additional item that is added onto it, irrespective of what it says here, which is for each additional item. I'll leave this zero. but this flat postage rule overrules what is on this column. In my international session, again the same, apply my international postage rule for any extra item added, and then click on save. So there you have it. This is just how to set your combined postage policies on eBay to ensure that you control how much extra postage your customers are charged whenever they add items to their baskets. Let me know what you think. Please comment on the video. Thank you. On to the next one.